the way black women look at white men and they're our saviors and they're rich and they're powerful and they blah, 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 blah. Right? And a lot of black men, especially on this channel, tend to shit on us for looking at white men like that. But are you going to shit on your fellow brothers for looking at white men like that also? Because from their comments, that's the assessment they made, right? They said that white men are the alphas, essentially. So if black women are enjoying a certain lifestyle, white men are giving it to them. So it's one thing for us to look at white men like that, but it's sad to think that black men also look at white men like that. That's kind of sad. I thought you guys believed in your source just a little bit. A little bit more.
Yeah. Hello everyone, welcome to Kenganda. My name is Janita Maya and this is the Read Part podcast. We are missing a few faces today, but the show must go on. I'll let my co-hosts introduce themselves.
Hi guys, Tina, Ugandan from the UK, living in Uganda for like a year and a half. I'm a social media consultant. You should hire me. My rate card is in my bio.
Wow.
For real.
Direct straight to the point.
Sorry for that. What does a social media consultant do?
So like I would partner you with brands. I would like consult on your social media so you can be like a restaurant, a hotel, a business, or you can be an artist.
What about a
like
random
a content
person?
creator? Yeah, even like a content creator. Like I do accounts for people who have like 500 followers. Then I do accounts for people who have like a couple thousand.
How much do you charge? I mean,
it depends on the service. And also my rate card is negotiable because I feel like if you're a company, then I'm comfortable charging you full price. But if you're an individual and you're just like starting out, then we can negotiate. But if you're a company and you have the budget, then rate card.
Okay, that's wise. Hi guys, Outer Brian here. Content creator, Ugandan, man from the East.
So guys, I came across this video on Austin Holman's channel. We know some of you here love him.
We love him.
You love him? Tina actually watches his stuff. Let me throw you under the bus.
Put me under. You know what, guys? That channel's low-key addictive. I don't support the movement, but the content sometimes
It's addictive.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's watch this short video from his YouTube channel and then react to it with us.
You think every attractive African woman or most attractive African women have a white guy?
100%. 100%. Because for example, you see a girl dressed good, they have an iPhone, they're living in one of those posh places and stuff, and then you tell me they don't have like a job they're going to that's bringing them money to support that lifestyle. You're a businessman, I'm a businessman. So you look at income and expense in every single transaction. What am I bringing in? What am I spending? But when that equation is kind of flopped, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, guys, let's react to that. Do you think every attractive woman, African woman, has a white guy funding her lifestyle? I do want to read some of the comments. Someone said, Africa has not been on my list because of this. I also hear they are similar to American black women, a red flag and an X. If she doesn't have OnlyFans, then she has a white guy, does photo shoots in underwear and made nurse work. If not either of those two, then she's legit. Guys, OnlyFans is not popular in Africa. It's not a thing.
Here they have, what do they have? Exclusive Snapchat.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that you can subscribe to. Kim, rest his soul in peace, wanted us to collect money and subscribe to some girls' exclusive Snapchat. Still shady.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm saying, damn, guess my ladies all have white dudes on the low. But yeah, guys, let's talk about this. Tina,
So,
tell us.
can we just unpack the fact that these black men feel like they're not capable of providing a premium lifestyle for black women?
No.
Because why is it assumed, even if like, okay, let's just say for argument's sake, the lifestyle is being provided by a man, which is okay. Hypergamy is a thing for a reason. You guys have patriarchy, which you benefit from, and women benefit from hypergamy. They can date up, they can marry up and access certain lifestyle things that maybe they wouldn't on their own. But why do they have to assume that it's a white man doing this? Why aren't we just saying, oh, if she has that, then some man has done it for her? Doesn't this speak more to these black men's inability to provide and the fact that they believe they're unable to provide those things? Isn't that the topic that we should be unpacking? Because that's what it sounded like to me. Because everyone just assumed it was a white man, when in reality, the white men in Africa are not spending money like that.
By the way, they don't.
They're
honestly.
really not. If you want men in Africa that are spending money, they're African men. It's not white man. White man will have you backpacking around Ginger, staying in guest houses and
Sharing a border together. Men who sit on a border with ladies.
listen, there's no man that will want you to feel the struggle like a white man. And because he's white, he's allowed to do that. And it's deemed exciting and it's deemed cultural and it's an experience, right? But let a black man ask you to sit on a border with him and it's like, sir.
Like, no.
But yeah, let's go back to the fact that the two men in the video believe that if a black woman, an African woman, is enjoying a certain type of life, it's not being provided for by an African man, but by a white man. Why do you see yourselves as inferior to white men? That's my question.
Wow.
Yeah.
Out to Brian. Serve the men. The men are fighting for their lives. So what teenagers say?
Yeah, she's actually speaking some
Serve
truth.
them.
She's actually speaking some truth because it doesn't make sense. And the way he put out the statement, it's also, I don't agree with it because for him, he's assuming because he said every black girl who was enjoying that is being financed by a white man. There are also instances whereby it is a black man, but for them, they were saying it's like, I don't know how he came up with that statement. It's like for him, whenever he sees a black lady out there having fun, automatically there's a white man
Funding her lifestyle.
But of course it happens, yes. Most of these young girls, when they get of course there's that perception, especially here in Africa, whereby the white man is always considered more better off financially compared to the black man. So when a black lady hooks up with a white man, and let's say she goes back to her friends and says she got a white man, all our friends will assume that, wow, you've landed, you've hit a jackpot. You've gone where there's money. So, and another thing, these white men also, when they come, there's a way they like there's a way they like the black ladies. There's a way I don't know whether they just want to explore, but.
By the way, I don't think you can see a white man with like a light-skinned African.
Yeah.
Have you? You have? Well, that's rare.
It's rare. Most of the time I see.
It's rare, but it's there. But then I also saw that same black man hitting on a dark-skinned, natural-looking black girl. When he had a movie out.
Was it a black man or white man?
It was a white man, and he had a light-skinned girlfriend.
But then he was.
But he was hitting on what you would call the white man's typical type.
Brian, please continue.
Yeah. So it happens, and of course, these white men obviously put money into these black ladies whom they have got, and they are, of course, they spend on them most of the times. Actually, I have OGs whom I started with,
Your OGs.
and they have and they are hooked up. And they're hooked up, and there's a certain type. There's always those slim, dark-skinned girls. Not there's always that slim. That's what they like. So I actually have OGs who have actually hooked up with these white dudes and actually have given birth. And when you look at the life that they're living, of course, as per what I see on social media, they're living quite a good life. Yeah, they are in those expensive vacations, living in those expensive homesteads and what. Life is good. So, yeah, what I can say, it's quite true to some extent.
Yeah. There's a comment here. Oh, thank you, Brian. There's a comment here. The guy is saying money doesn't see color. And if there's a girl out there and you think her lifestyle is being financed by a man, it's probably like some old African guy. Some old African guy
usually.
who is tired, who wants to just have a little side piece, put up an apartment for her, go there once in a while, provide everything that she needs, and then like just let her be his piece or something like that. You understand? That's if you suspect there's that, because there's this recent trend on TikTok. Because one thing about Uganda is I don't know if I can interpret that.
Yeah.
Tetoyagal we don't. What's the word?
What does that mean?
We don't wish well
don't
for
wish well, yeah.
others. Because there's a trend on TikTok where people are just exposing these girls at Koki Tower. Koki Tower is like a building downtown in central in CBD downtown, yeah? And like they're saying these girls who have these shops, the boutiques, they don't have, the sales are not that great, first of
Yeah.
all. The boutiques are there. They have the latest phones. They drive the latest cars. They have amazing cars. They stay like the most posh apartments. So like they're saying, where do they get the money from? Who's financing that lifestyle? Because Ugandans are so nosy, they want to know. But you see, those girls exist. I know of some girls, even before it was Koki Tower, it was Galidaya, right?
I think it's most boutique businesses, guys. Let's keep it 100, right?
Actually,
In this economy, the majority of boutique retail stores are not making money unless you're providing like an actual service like hair, beauty, food, like clothing, attire, things like that. They're not really making money, and then they still pay their 1K a month rent. They
1K
USD. That's for the boutique. They still restock every time, even without selling old stock. You just have new stock. Then there's like, economically, it don't make sense.
So
But
there was
we
a
can't
whole
knock the
trend on
hustle.
TikTok,
We
and
love
then
it.
someone was saying where are these girls getting the lasso from. But I kid you not, half the time it's like a black African man. It's an African man behind that lifestyle. I promise you, because like Tina said, the white guys, fine. When most Africans see white men, they think money.
Yeah.
But there's a way white men live that they kind of incorporate Inca struggle in a fancy way, you know? Just like, let's eat from one plate when we go out, or let's share a drink, you know? Then the lady was just like, that's how he is, you know, that's how they save. And you know, in Europe, they're frugal. So when they come here, that frugalness comes with them. But you understand, so such a thing can be happening. But I want to disagree with this African brother of ours who thinks that behind every girl who's living a good life, there's a man. Let's first dismantle that whole notion, because it is so wrong. Listen, girls these days are making money. The girls are rich.
He did clarify though,
That-
not to cape for a man.
What did he say?
But he did clarify, and he did say, and they don't have a job. Like he
They don't
specified
have
that
a
they're
job.
not
Okay, now
working.
I can't
he
defend.
specified that they weren't
Okay.
working, but they were still living
Yeah.
a certain lifestyle.
Either way,
So I
I'll
was like,
defend our sisters out there who actually have a job, but people think they
don't,
have a
'cause
man
the job
financing
isn't
them.
the same like 9 to 5 the way they'll think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But girls are rich, man. I'm looking at some of these girls, I'm just like, girl, tell me. But the girls are rich now. But for the girls who have no job, and I also wonder, I'm just like, how do you do? You know that girls who they party all night and then all day they're just sleeping, but she is driving a Benz. She is living her best life. She's
Girls,
going
if you
out
have
here
the
and there.
secrets, just let us know.
Like, let us know in the comment
in our
section.
DM,
I want
fuck
to know.
the comment section in our DMs. let
Let us know. What are you doing? Which job is that? You're sleeping
Please.
all day and then partying all night?
I love the
What
way
are you
they're
doing?
asking, and yet they have a clue. Of
No, I genuinely want to know,
You
because
have a clue, you
I
know
do
what's
not
up.
want to. I do not want to make an assumption that you're sleeping around. Maybe it's daddy's money, by the way.
By
Maybe
the
you have
way.
maybe you're a trust fund baby, but this is Africa, so you know, it could be daddy's money, but not a trust fund. But either way, it's just like. But I don't think it's a white man. I don't think it's a white man behind this lifestyle.
It's
honestly.
definitely not a
Doesn't
white
have to
man.
be a white man necessarily. Any man, like you said, money doesn't what? See color.
color.
Yeah. Whoever's got the money, it is what it is, man. The transaction goes on, and
What transaction?
The transaction that tends to happen where men look for aesthetically pleasing women, and
Exactly.
in exchange, women look for provisional men.
exactly.
And it's not
You want to start-
prostitution or any of that sort. But I think when men get up on their high horses and be like, oh, women that do this, it's like, okay, but would you date a woman who didn't look the way you wanted her to look?
Yeah, hating on slay queens. Yet that wish deep down you wish your girl looked like that slay queen.
So these ladies will always, these ladies nowadays will always go where the money is. So if someone is there and can provide the money and take care of her, take care of her lifestyle, we keep seeing these ladies, slay queens, especially on social media, Instagram, mainly Instagram, Snapchat, who be living this life. They are out Dubai from Dubai, they're
I
in
forgot to
Paris.
talk about the trips.
Yeah, they're always
Greece.
posting pics. And one funny part about it is
Santorini.
they will never post the sponsor. That's the most.
But why
painful.
should they?
She'll
like
post his car. For what?
appreciation.
He may be
A hand
ugly.
is enough.
She will post she's in Paris. She will post she's in Dubai on a yacht, shaking her ass on a yacht in Dubai. She will post she's in where, but not one single pic with a sponsor.
Because you have to protect what's yours.
What if he
because
doesn't
you-
want to be photographed?
No, you could
Why do
post
you
your
always think it's the
sponsor,
girl?
and then the other girls will show you why you shouldn't have posted
And
him in the first place.
they are waiting, they are
Exactly.
literally waiting.
They're
Like,
The girls have to be wise.
Anyway, I get another reason as to why they hide. Because there are some scavengers. I've heard of incidences also whereby you post your man and boom, and you there put the handle there. Some other girls who have been watching and be like, I'm wondering how you do it. So when you post they just go and rush in a DM and before you know it,
But-
your sponsor is taken.
Yeah.
Just
and
go
now
to-
the funds are being divided by
the
three.
funds are you know?
Imagine.
Imagine.
But you see, there's a thing. A girl was complaining. She's like, "Oh, I post my man, I tag him, and you girls follow him." And my I'm thinking, why would you tag him?
Because
You that has all your
she
senses.
should be able to post him and tag him.
No,
right?
but like girls are girls. You think like, do they care about you? Are you their sister? Are you a cousin? No, your competition.
you-
You post up that man, they're going to go in his DMs,
They're
and
going
then
to
you're
go
going
and
to
rush
cry
the
about
DMs,
it.
trust
But you're the
me.
one who tagged him. At least put his name. But a tag, what are you trying to do? Get him followers?
Call
What
him
is he? A
baby.
content creator? I'm not sure that even be on social media to begin with.
Honestly,
Exactly.
unless he's creating content,
It's like, what?
Yeah.
What do you need all these followers for? You have one post.
And your mind, where are you?
I think like there's
So-
this girl on social media, and she's a stylist. She's a really good stylist. She's actually Stormzy's stylist.
Oh, I love
And
her. Melissa.
Melissa, I
love
love
her.
her.
Same.
Content is just
Clean.
But listen, even the wedding video, we did not see that.
She didn't
man.
release it.
Like
What?
we
She just came out,
it
she's
was
like, "Oh,
a
I'm
beautiful
married."
wedding video, but the whole wedding video, we did not see the man.
Wow.
Every time she put the anniversary, we still do not know who that man is, but we know she's happy. I think, ladies, just maintain it like that because there is no other way.
Yeah.
But back to our
Man here.
mans in the post. Brian said before that the way black women look at white men and they're our saviors and they're rich and they're powerful and they blah 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 blah. Right? And a lot of black men, especially on this channel, tend to shit on us for looking at white men like that. But are you going to shit on your fellow brothers for looking at white men like that also? Because from their comments, that's the assessment they made, right? They said that white men are the alphas, essentially. So if black women are enjoying a certain lifestyle, white men are giving it to them. So it's one thing for us to look at white men like that, but it's sad to think that black men also look at white men like that. That's kind of sad. I thought you guys believed in your source just a little bit, bit more.
Yeah.
That's my thing because I believe in your source because I know white men are not paying for any of that. They can't sustain that, especially the white men in Africa.
Yeah.
My dad told me
The
from
old
early
ones.
they're all broke, all of them. Unless like he's a diplomat on a mission, like, but the white men here that you'll find in all these bars and all
Relocated
these,
to Ntinda.
and the reason it seems as if when black women marry them that they've suddenly elevated is it's because they, in the nicest way possible, they will go for a certain economic thing of like they will go for someone who
Say it.
I'm
Just
trying
say
to find
it.
the best way to say
No,
this.
it's okay. They'll bleep
So
it
they
out.
will go for someone who is not who's come from a disadvantaged background, right? And then offer them the bare minimum. And when you've come from disadvantage, the bare minimum looks like everything.
Ooh,
Do you get it? So that's where I think we look at white men and we hold them up here, but really they're bringing nothing more. In fact, they're bringing less to the table than a lot of black men. Do you see what I mean? Other than maybe the opportunity of leaving this country and going to another. And you see it every day on TikTok. She'll be like, I'm going to meet my sugar daddy. She'll show you some crusty 60-year-old white wrinkled man. And then they go abroad and they're in this tiny 1-bedroom apartment and you're like,
It's like that that love of 90 days after.
The 90-day fiance,
Yeah,
right?
and then she
When he
was
finally
Kenyan.
takes you.
He took her to the UK and she's like, the house was so tiny and she couldn't believe it.
Exactly.
She thought he was like living large or something like that.
Because-
and he was complaining about even paying the bride price.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because to where you've come from, 100% it's a level up. But for them to sit in this video and say, do you know how expensive these luxurious condos in Kampala are? Or Uganda or in East Africa, they're going at about 3, 4, 5K a month. That's more than rent in London. And you're trying to tell me some white man has come all the way over here to pay that for... No, they're not doing that.
Yeah.
Just to say.
I know of a white man who's here and then he's not well off. He actually talks about it. He talks about how he has fallen, like he's broke, like he used to be rich, but now he's not as rich as he is. But he talks about it. And then he says like Ugandan girls keep sending him explicit pictures because they think when they send the explicit pictures, he'll send back money, forgetting he's just collecting them. One day,
you'd rather send it to
one
Uncle
day he'll need
Semunju
money,
or
he's going to
whatever.
blackmail you and you understand.
You'd rather send it to Uncle. Uncle will at least give you like a 50 cases.
Yeah.
But that white man ain't gonna give you nothing.
He will look at us like,
Nothing.
oh, that's nice. And they send it for data. Oh, guys.
Not nudes for data.
Yeah. People need to be on the internet.
Sis, OnlyFans is there. When he sends you the data, just
Go somewhere
pivot.
else. Yeah, but I think that the main thing that what this clip has shown me is that both men and women see white men to be superior, like both black men and women.
Yeah.
Some, forgive me, some
And it's sad.
see
'cause I
them to
thought
be
it was just
superior
us.
because all of you are thinking they have more money than you. Yet the Africans out here who are balling.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah. Nowadays, man,
But
it's
yeah.
all about the money. The money.
Yeah.
Once you have the money, anything is possible.
Mm-hmm.
And these
trust
ladies right now, what they want is money. You
But
can be there with your speech,
But
your
don't
mouth.
say
By the way, that's a lie,
someone said stop being a poet and send money.
Exactly.
No, but that statement that you have at women, of course women love money, but like, don't men love money?
Yes, we
That's
do.
the thing though.
But they
It's just
love
like
women more than
men
money.
need to stop looking at it as women love my money. No, it's the lifestyle, it's the stability that comes with it.
Exactly.
It's not just money. And that's why I was like, oh, she's defending, she's so materialistic. No, what I like is being stable. I do not like overthinking
Have you seen
about
that
money.
thread about girl math and boy math?
Yeah.
Right? So there was this tweet where I was like, boy math is saying all she wants me for is my money, but you only have 3 pairs of socks to your name. That's what a lot of you suffer from. Yeah. This whole she's a gold digger syndrome. If you don't have gold, don't comment. Like it just has to be like that. A lot of men like will jump on women and say, she wants this, she just wants money. But do you have the money to give her?
Yeah.
No.
Also, I feel like you need to be optimistic. When you see a gold digger coming towards you, then that means you have gold. And that means you can work for more gold. Think ahead. If someone sees gold in you, that means you can make more
She
gold.
lied
You have
to you.
You have to keep No, because some man said he doesn't like girls who don't like money because then they don't push him to work as hard.
Yeah.
You understand? Even some celebrity was saying how he got a girlfriend, she wanted money from him and now they're married. But it's because of that he's now a successful celebrity. Guys, change your perspective.
Yeah,
And
guys.
change your thinking. Imagine a girl comes towards you and she's like, oh yeah, I just love you for you. Run. That's the biggest trap.
No,
my
she
opinion.
might just love you. I
For
think
you.
everyone
No,
wants
it's
what they
possible to love you
want.
for you. But what I'm saying is, I feel like, wouldn't you want someone to push you out of your comfort zone?
And also, if you're not the guy with money, just know she has a guy with money. You're just one of the guys.
By the way, you may be a placeholder giving her emotional support.
She might love you.
Well, there's someone
but there's someone
bankrolling her
who's
lifestyle.
financing both of your lifestyles. You see, when she says, "Baby, let's go for a meal. I just got some money." Her other guy gave her that. Just a little tip.
Me, I came up to a conclusion that ladies want money. And I have that as
You don't want the money? You yourself?
No, what I'm trying to say, you know, for me to get like my lady, like I should be having some money. Like it should be on default right now that every man should have some money, at least some money. You can't be there and you want to get a woman and you don't have something like, either you'll stay with her for short time before someone comes and takes her, because someone with money is more of a high chance of taking away your woman if you're broke. So as a man, just have it like by default settings. You should be having some money. Me, I came up with that one.
Everyone should be having some money. Everyone should be having some money.
At least a man should also be having money.
Yeah.
It depends on the woman also, because some women prefer men without money because
What?
Yes.
I've never seen
Some
that.
women prefer men without money because it's a tool of control. It's a way of her knowing that he won't go anywhere. He will stay here. He's committed to me. Trust me. Like especially when you go to like abroad. It's like a thing where she doesn't mind being the provider, but she knows that. And every time you piss her off, she will remind you.
No, that's the worst
that this is my
situation to be in.
house. I pay the bills. But it's a form of control. It's her way of asserting her authority and like her low-key security in the relationship is like, well, I'm the provider. There are some women who are built like that. I won't knock them. It is what it is. But there are some women that are built like that who don't want your money. They want you to submit, my G.
That's the worst situation I'd recommend for a man.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
They want you to submit.
Yeah.
A fully grown man, you are.
Yes.
Damn.
But yeah. But guys, let's wrap this one up. What's your last?
My last statement is, guys, please, a man should have money. Ladies want money. Yes. There's someone in the background trying to warn me, but I will emphasize and I'll say it again. A man should have money. So long as you're a fully grown man, both hands, you're intact, you should be able to make money. Ladies want money. If you want to keep your woman, have money, have some money. If you don't have money, you're finished. You will get a lady, someone with money is going to come and steal her. And you won't do anything because you don't have money. That's all I can say.
Have some money, but I feel like you can have money, but you can be stingy. Have money and be generous. Please.
No. Okay, that's the starter pack.
Yeah.
Let the money first.
Have some money and be generous. Know how to use that money to be romantic.
But
because you're not going to just keep throwing money at a woman.
And then they want to make it seem like they're stingy, but really they're just
Tina, please.
sorry. They're like, I don't like to spend my money like that. What money? Anyway.
Tina, you are coming in hot.
No, I'm not.
What's
But
your last word?
unlike what Brian said, I don't think every man has to have money per se. I just
not?
think in dating, everybody needs to find their person. There are women whose requirements are money. There are other women whose requirements are just that you be good in bed. Like there are women who literally that's it. And then there are women who want you to be emotionally, like people have different priorities. Money is important to some women, but not to all. I'm not one of them, but I love that for everyone. But my closing statement is just everyone find your person.
Yeah.
And then don't tell other people what to do. Like what these guys were doing in the video, if they just minded the women that they were dating, they wouldn't have had to have made the short. But they're minding the women that they're not dating.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I think
Before, let me add something small. Yes, a man should have money.
you're trying to come back.
But no. But at the same time, ladies, please ensure you also have your money as backup, just in case. Because
Yes.
there are situations whereby, of course, times are changing, by the way. Most times now, even most men now also want women with something. So you cannot just bring your head and you think that you just have your money also as backup. Much as the man has his, also you have yours on the side. Yeah.
Can I add one more before you?
Yes,
So another thing that was on that thread, boy math is wanting a traditional woman who pays bills. Make up your mind. Like I think as a woman, you should always have, can we swear?
Yeah.
You should always have money. Like money that like in any,
Money.
yeah, like it's like, I can't deal with this and you walk away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But never let a man tell you that you have to bring finances to the table. That's not a prerequisite of a woman. There's a lot that you bring as a woman that men cannot even dare to bring. But provision is their area. So have your of money, but everything else, That's like Brian said, have money.
Don't come as a refugee, please.
God. But you want to get us cancelled? I think my last thing would be stop seeing white people as superior to you in anything.
Yeah.
Some of you look at white people and you're like, oh yeah, they definitely must be richer. Maybe they're just the white people that I see, maybe the way they live their life, it's not like that the most richest, but it's like there's certain things they do that will make it seem they're rich, but no, they just know how to like maybe plan and do certain things. But you can also do that. So stop looking at white people and thinking, oh, they're superior or they're better than us in this way and whatnot. Even as a man, when you look at a girl, be like, no, I can also date her. Don't be there saying, oh, only a white man can date her. No. Just go, be confident in yourself, be confident in who you are. You have melanin in your bloodstream. You're good to go. You can get any girl that you want. This is me giving you confidence. You can get any
Coming
girl.
from John?
You can get any girl that you want. You just have to be confident. Be nice. Give some money.
Yeah.
Of course.
Actually, you see, these
All
white
the
people.
poor men watching this right now.
No, guys, brother, I tell people if you don't have money, don't date.
Yeah,
not
that's
in,
true.
Not in a bad way.
Do you agree
No,
with that?
because
really?
okay, that's a story for another day. Because I have
is
a whole
actually a good
episode on
one
it.
for another
No,
day.
because when you're dating, there's money spent. So this money that you could be using to build yourself, you're spending it in a relationship. The math is not adding up. You
then you're
first
back
need
to
to
zero.
set your foundation.
Exactly.
Listen, I saw a video of a guy who was quote unquote
For
broke.
both genders, anyway.
Quote unquote,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah, true.
broke, right? His girl wanted to go to the spa. Instead, he went to Best Buys and he got a few bits for about $10 and he gave her a spa day and she was okay with that. Whereas there's another woman who'd want to go to the spa. So just because that man can't afford to take a woman to the spa, does that mean he needs to be alone? Because he's emotionally intelligent enough to understand that she wants to go to the spa, so I'm going to bring the spa to her.
Yeah.
So I think we're a bit unfair when we say get money to start dating, especially in this economy, because
Okay.
most people gonna die broke. Like just keeping it 100%
Yeah.
real. Like most people are gonna die broke. So are
Not
they
everyone
gonna
is gonna
stay
be
alone
rich.
in Jesus' name? But
No. Like,
Oh, yeah,
it's just
not
like you're not going to
everyone,
be
yeah.
Jeff Bezos.
that's
Come
what I'm
on
saying.
now.
So I think that's why I said it's about finding what if you don't have money and then you date a woman who wants a man with money, it's weird. But if you meet a woman who's okay with it, then I think
That's okay.
yeah, I think it's sad to tell like people that don't have money to not date because companionship is for everyone. And think
It
about
is.
guys in the village, they'll be there drinking their kasese,
Yeah.
like vibing.
Like a ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
My
they enjoy
thing, okay,
themselves.
we need to wrap this up. My thing is you need there's certain stages of your life that are crucial to you where you need to be focusing on
Yeah.
you, whereby you're getting everyone out. Let it be friends, let it be who, you're just focusing on you, you're looking down, you're like, this is the year where I have to do A, B, C, D. If the girlfriend needs to go, uproot. Everyone needs to go for you to make sure things are good with you. I encourage that all the time. I encourage that. You need to work on yourself before you can have someone else into your life, because this is actually someone else's daughter, by the way. They've been taking good care of her, and then you're bringing her here to what? Anyway, guys, let's wrap this one up. Where can they find you?
Tinagram on Instagram.
Tinagram on Instagram.
TEENAH gram.
Yeah. OUTA Brian, Outer Brian on all social media platforms.
Yeah, guys, and you can follow us at Kenganda Nation on all social media platforms, and you can send us an email at teamkenganda@gmail.com, and we have a WhatsApp group for our viewers. It's in the description box. Someone was complaining that it's never in the description box. It's always there. It's just that the description box is uploaded a bit later when the video is. Listen, it's a long story. Just always check out there. But yeah, guys, thank you. We'll see you next time.